is wrong.
Right, fire.
Hey.
Album coming soon.
Hey Darius, I'm still here with the Real Spit
What's
crew.
this? Yeah, what's this segment
So-
called in general?
This is the after show.
So
This is
the
called
Real
the
Spit
after show.
Real spit. What do you?
Real spit, the after show.
Real after show. Real spit after show.
The
What
Real
y'all
Spit
like?
After Show.
Real
The Real
spit
Spit.
presents the after show, kind of like along that line.
What would
So,
you
yeah, y'all
like?
just
It?
got
We
some-
can make this a hashtag.
I think I should, yeah, after show. That sounds cool.
After show?
Yeah, that sounds cool. So y'all should just introduce it as the after show,
Okay.
like how it is in real life. Like,
Right,
we have our
yeah.
situation popping now.
Here the After Show. Okay.
It's
Hi,
close.
this is Jay,
This is Kay.
and we are the Real Spit After Show. It's a new segment that we're starting, and we want to start it off with our very special guest. You guys may recognize him from the live, and we're gonna take it over to Darius.
How y'all guys doing? I say coming out to Cleveland and performing and doing shows and seeing other people also making music, it gave me a connection that I wasn't the only one making music. So
Where are you from, actually?
I'm actually from Lorraine, so shout out to Lorraine, Ohio, my hometown.
Right.
So that's what it is. But I'm in Cleveland for my whole life. It's not.
I got you.
But I would say more so what made me want to participate in the industry is the competitive aspects of it. Yeah, I'm a competitive person, so I figure like rap is braggadocious. You get to say what normal people would say on a regular day. So I'm like, it's a safe space for me to
Talk
be
your
bigger
shit.
than myself. Yeah, that's what really gravitates. That would make me like music in the industry, but as far as rap,
Just thinking of the process of creating your first song. Do you kind of remember what that was?
I do. I plugged my karaoke machine, which is like a radio station, a little CD, cassette type situation. So I got this computer game on my little big PC. I'm playing that like a little, like, you playing a video game. And got like background noises and music going on. So I put one of my mics to the background music, recorded on the tape. Then I played the tape back and recorded my voice on it. So that's pretty much how it started. It's like, it just pulled me in. It's like, I had no choice.
You were curious then too. 'Cause I'm
Very
like,
curious.
at that age,
It's sound in general, not just like rapping,
Yeah.
being into like entertainment, like sound distortion in general.
I know you played the piano, and you've been playing the piano since you were how old?
At least 9.
At least 9. So, okay, I wanted to ask you, like, are you interested in playing any other instruments? Do you play any other instruments?
I've played the violin, trumpet, all percussion. The piano is a percussion. You think of piano like a guitar, but the piano is actually a percussion like a drum. So it's not like it's melodic in its tone, but it's actually very percussive. Nonetheless. Yeah, I played piano, I played the trumpet, I played the violin, I played the sax, I played.
The sax. I love the sax.
Yeah, like I'm not good. I'm not gonna sit here and send y'all a lie, but like this is what I was. It's gotten me to my development.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
These are all the things that help push you here now. I got you. With you as an artist, what do you want to express about yourself or your brand or your image with the music?
half of it, which is easy, I want to show people to experience life and have fun, or not have fun, just experience. Secondly, I just wanted to show people what I go through myself. Yeah, my insight to the game, not like the rap game, but me being human. It's so easy for people to feel alone, so I feel like that's why it's cool to be in rap. You could be like, hear me right now, like listen to me, literally listen to me, literally listen to me. Had to come back like this, you know.
Give us a breakdown of your process. On this episode, you talk about how you are the producer, the engineer, the artist, the image. I'm sorry, the artwork for it. Also, do you deal with all that also? So, kind of give us a breakdown for your craft. What do you do?
What comes first?
What comes first? I was about to say at the very beginning is nothing, and then after nothing is it's a lot of shitty shit.
I got you.
And after a lot of shitty shit, to me, in my opinion, it's things that I feel like I connect with people. Like I feel like people can relate to, or I can have like a mediation with people who are good. Like I let them know who I am. That's pretty much a start. Like where I realized this is the art value of it. As far as art imitates life, like other people, I show people, and they be like, yeah, I had a similar situation like that. or we never talked about something and I play them a song and they be like, yo, bro, I go through that too.
Same thing.
It's like, that's why I do it. It's like, let's build
build
those
those
things
connections.
down. Yeah, let's build a bridge instead of a tunnel. You know,
That's true.
let's not hide what we know we don't have.
So what advice would you give to, I would say, even your younger self, like coming
Yeah.
into it now?
Of
What would
course,
you say yourself?
not to cut you off, of course, hindsight always 20/20. You know, you can always have better vision of the game when it's on tape.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to speak in metaphor, but I would say to my younger self or anybody as an artist, just like that self-doubt is always going to be there. It's never going to disappear. So don't worry about it. You're always going to be worried about what if you can't, but that's what actually turns you on to trying. Possibility that you might not be able to succeed, that's the true success, failing and figuring it out. So if you only think about you being successful, you will never really achieve true success because success is failure. And then, like I said, in the last, when we had our podcast, as far as me talking about potential, it's a two-based it's a two-based thing. It's not just you have potential and you did good. So I would say, don't let that self-doubt get you. You need that to be an artist.
Yeah.
If you don't, that's human.
Mm-hmm.
So don't not pay attention to it, but know that it's necessary. That's why my advice to me would be like, because a lot of times I would be like, I'm not good enough just because I'm myself. And other people could be telling me, I like your
You're great.
songs, or I'm great, but I'll still be like,
Is it though?
is
Right.
it though?
We're
So,
our own biggest critics. So.
exactly. So don't let, exactly to that point, don't let that be the reason why you don't try. Because other people have their experience with you as well, besides your own experience with yourself,
Definitely.
more so than anything.
You have to go at your, like we talked about earlier, also go at your own pace. Don't just,
Exactly.
you can't measure your success off someone else, so you just have to believe in yourself and work at your craft
Yeah.
so that it will always be its best when you're out there doing it.
I
So,
agree.
Yeah.
so that is undeniable to people like, oh, Darius? He's
Exactly.
making some heat.
Living in your truth. Living in your
Yeah.
truth.
Now, what do you want to do next? Or what are some of your goals?
Started a label, producing several other acts besides myself. It's a family affair. From top to bottom, just like I did me. So I got like 2 people I'm working with right now, or I got like a couple EPs
Yeah.
in the work.
That's
And
beautiful.
also I got another EP I'll be dropping on October 31st as well, called Even Now at This Time. So it'll be out very soon.
What's the name of the label?
Rapid Records.
Rapping Records.
Yeah. Rapid
What made you
Records.
move the name?
Cause I used to live by the lake.
Okay. So when it comes to the EP that's coming up, I'm so sorry. Say the name one more time.
Even Now at This Time.
Even Now at This
It's
Time.
it's a trilogy. You got Even Now at This Time, then you have Still, and Forever Always comes after that. But they're all the same thing, you know. Even Now at This Time, Still, Forever and Always. It's like you
And
keep,
they-
it's an affirmation. Like I can't be moved. So I'm really talking to myself for real, more so in the artist way. Like I'm not really talking to the consumer. So I'm trying to like tell people that like this is me.
You're you're giving, I'm not gonna say you're giving who you, well, I mean, you are giving who you are, basically.
Exactly.
You're giving your life, like you said earlier, what you're going through, how
Exactly,
you're
my
processing and
perspective.
dealing it. Yeah.
This is me, so I'll be like, even now at this time, like right now, when you
Right.
check on me, this is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Still,
I like that.
like, still I'm thinking about
Right.
this.
How far are you
Forever
into the
always.
project? How far are
It's
you into
all the
the
way
project?
done.
All the way done?
Oh, you
All
just,
3
oh,
trilogies
you
is
just,
done. Like,
Oh, all
itching to
3 are
drop
done.
it.
Oh, he got the Matrix ready to go.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
just itching to drop it
Right.
down.
That's why I had to drop Before It All, and I
Oh.
could go back and write a prequel, which was Before It All, because I'm like, yo, this is kind of deep.
It's a dope idea where you already
Yeah.
have everything pre-mapped
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So it's fully realized.
You
And
know?
it's a full vision. It's not just something
Nah.
that I just put together real quick. It's
Nah.
something that you've gone
I'm trying
through.
to execute it for sure.
Mhm.
Going forward or going home.
No, definitely.
It shows how passionate you are about it.
Yeah, probably one of the more competitive people in the world.
I know you said you have the family that you're working with also, right?
Yeah, all my friends and family.
They have 2 EPs dropping also.
I have some label mates, yeah.
Label mates, okay.
They have, each of them have a 6-track EP coming out that I fully produced the beat and engineered. Baby.
Are you a Joe Jackson also?
Oh Lord.
To my son, yeah. Like, I'm not as far as like me being strict, but idealistically, like I do like to like coach him that way. Like, yeah, we got something we need to accomplish. We're not normal.
Well, that's honestly good though, where Yeah, I'm saying you're setting you're setting a standard to it.
Exactly. My son, 2 years old, get on the beat pad right now. Be like, kick drum, snare, boom. But 2 years old, just from watching me do
Yeah,
it.
that, you're paving the way for your son. Now he can see what you're doing. How are you, or what are you doing that kind of pave that way for him also now too?
First and foremost, I'm practicing what I preach. I'm not being a hypocrite with it. And I spend countless of time trying to develop my craft. So he can see that it's not just something that can just come to you. You have to work for it. So that's step number one, like showing him that, like, yo, if you want it, you got to go for it. Number two, I just want to show them it's fun to experience, to do you. It's really fun to not worry about what other people think about you. It's fun.
I'm going to ask you actually, do you think that us as, I'm going to say black men in general, so do you think that there is a fear of thinking do you think that there is a fear of us knowing what the people think about us, or people having a bad thought about us, in music at least?
In music, I feel like it would be easy for you to get caught up in the perpetuation of, like you said, lies, like, because that's what people assume about you. So if you were not a genuine person, it'd be easy for you to conform to that type of situation where you were on that side of things.
Yeah.
I think if you're a genuine person, though, in the retrospect, that if you stand for something, you won't fall for anything. We all heard it. So that's just the short of it. Like, so if you're a real one, you're a real one.
So speaking of real ones, real quick, I want to get into Tekashi 6ix9ine. Have you heard about his situation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you think about it so far? You know of him, of course, snitching, kind of telling, but people are also like, he has a family also. So
yeah, it's a catch-22. I mean, I honestly say without, we grow up in this environment where snitching is not cool. But all of the other prior crime families, snitching is a part of the drug game, like that's just a part of the drug game, I think black people, we are just jaded as far as like we are hurt, so we want to hurt people, so that's that, period. That's that. I feel like that's not even our situation. Tekashi 6ix9ine, those guys that were kind of like of that club shouldn't even have let him in. They kind of did themselves in by messing with this kind of character.
it's all coming up for themselves.
And that's personal because I really like the guy's music. Now I didn't give him too much energy, but I feel like more what you're trying to say, so is like, how could he could do so successful in hip hop and then turn on us so fast for what our standards are? Is because he was never hip hop. That is what I'm saying. He wasn't really with us in the beginning, so I really don't judge him on that.
It was a come up for everybody. So we know people. Some people are good at things. Some people aren't good at things at all.
Some people have
Special.
no talent.
Some people special.
Talentless.
Right.
Everybody,
talent
for
is
what
that
the
they
word
have
special mean, everybody can't be special.
That is very true.
This is true.
So let's say you're with a person that's not special, and they want you to help shape their image or shape, them as an artist.
Yeah.
How would you deal with that, or have you dealt with that?
I'll be honest. Most of the time, I think about working with an artist. It's about what they already got going on.
Okay.
And if I'm really feeling sure of myself, it'll be like what I could do for them. You feel me? Like people like use the word I'm being used in a bad connotation. I use that in a good connotation. Like it's good to be used because it's good to be useful. You feel me? So it's like if I can't use you, what you here for? You can't use me.
What am I here for? You have to have value.
Exactly.
Bring something
You feel
to
me?
the
So I
table.
only mess with people that got like something going for them
Gotcha.
without me even being around. With that being said, I would say like if you can't teach that, that's inside of you, yeah.
Just like the talent with sports.
Exactly, yeah, that's inside you, yeah. If you don't want it, yeah, you can learn it though, but it's not something that you could just be like playing with. But like you could like from this day on till you die, figure it out, yeah. If you wanted to.
Is there any one moment in particular that you could think of that you would change if you could go back or look back at something right now?
Honestly, no. To elaborate, it probably has been times where I haven't played my hand the best, but I still am, in the same retrospect, I'm happy that I'm me. Like, so I'm really secure in myself. So even if I'm at my low, I'm still happy with that, honestly. And that's it. Not the difference between me and people, but I know I'm like still. I'm at a stillness. Like it might look like I'm being still, but I'm moving right now because I know where I'm at. You be not knowing where you at, trying to run around everywhere, thinking you're doing something when I'm still doing something. Yeah.
I get it. I like that. Yeah.
So you wouldn't change anything?
You can't.
So again, everyone, we want to thank you for watching the Real Spit After Show. This is our first episode of it, actually.
First.
So we want to say thank you to our first guest, also Darius, for all your assistance and hard work.
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, we appreciate you. So with that, give us your social media.
Oh yeah, you can find me everywhere. Darius Price Smith, spelled out just how it sounds. That's that. Yeah,
Any
everywhere.
last words for you?
I really appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate
Y'all
you.
cool,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Y'all cool people.
I would say make sure you follow our Instagram _ Real Spit Podcast
On Instagram and
on Instagram and on Twitter, Real Spit.
Pod _1. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube page at Real Spit Podcast.
And then for me, it is who else but _K on Instagram and Twitter.
And for me, it is JEH Billionaire on all platforms that matter, not Facebook. Don't look for me on Facebook.
She's
okay?
not on there.
I'm on
She's
there, but I'm not.
Right.
So, yeah. And this has been the first episode of the Real Spit After Show. Thank you for watching.
Hold
We're
on.
out of here.
Hold on.